The Paris-based private equity firm Omnes Capital has secured 112 million euros in the first close of its Real Tech 2 fund, its second fund supporting what it calls the next generation of deep tech early growth companies. Let's discuss and understand a little bit more what this means in practicality. We have Michel Landis, the managing partner at Omnes Capital, joining us this morning. Michel, great to have you on the show. Just give us a little bit of an indication here about the fund and the reason to invest in deep tech in a way that is actually looking at European defense names as well.
Yeah, thank you very much. Good morning, all. Well, first, I want to say that we are experiencing a deep tech revolution, which is a real industrial revolution. I want to give a message of optimism this morning. In 2019, we became fully aware of the fact that all over the world, we were experiencing such a revolution. What is this revolution about? I mean, we're talking about breakthrough technologies coming from fundamental research. You would tell me nothing really new. But what is really new today that, in fact, we don't have any borders anymore between the different scientific disciplines. This is the first novelty with deep tech revolution. The second thing is, I mean, it's also a new way of doing things. I mean, to test and learn systematically new things. And all combined, we think it's very promising. And in Europe, we estimated in 2019 that we have, I would say, all the ingredients to make it a success. We are very seasoned entrepreneurs, very ambitious. We have a very good science, and we have many programs, like in France, for instance, 2030, many programs to finance this industrial revolution called deep tech. And so as a fund, we said, look, let's finance it with private money. That's the origin of the thing. And we launched the first fund in 2000. Yeah.
Before we carry on the conversation, I'm particularly interested in the fact that this is actually the first fund that is actually using the EU's defense mandate. So I would like you to focus on that for a moment and actually explain to us where all of the investments in this fund are going to go into European companies.
Yeah, mostly in Europe, you're right, but it won't go to defense only. 1/3 will go in defense. But we are also targeting many opportunities in sustainability, could be in solutions to produce energy with low CO2 emission, could be to invest in solutions to decarbonize industries, could be also solutions to grab the already emitted CO2 in the atmosphere. That's the first silo. Second silo is AI. You know, everybody's talking about AI. So 1/3 will be allocated to AI, and another third will be allocated to defense, sovereignty as well. That includes defense, but not only, that includes also new space, that includes cybersecurity, quantum computing, for instance. So the scope is very broad, and defense is just one of them.
Is this boost in defense actually opening new and concrete doors for private equity in the European continent?
Yeah, absolutely. And we think that in terms of technology, we can target two main areas. First, drones, let's say, which is a very promising new frontier. And so we've been investing in a very promising German company called Quantum System, fast growing, already profitable. And we are also targeting mainly new space. We've been, for instance, investing in another French-German company called The Exploration Company, developing some reusable capsules. They made a launch last week with SpaceX, very successful. Definitely new space and drones are the most promising areas for such a fund like us.
And apart from defense, what areas are you really picking up on when it comes to deep tech and investing in Europe?
Yeah, I mean, many things, because we like diversification. I mean, we are a fund manager, so we like diversification in terms of sectors, in terms of geography, in terms of stages. So this is very important for us. Very promising areas are AI, especially AI dedicated to robotics. That's very promising. And I just want to let you know that in Europe, we consider at Omnes that 27 billion have been raised by European startups in 2024. It's plus 18%. So you see, it's a very promising market. 1/3 of it is dedicated to AI. So AI is really paving the way, I would say. So this is really a target of interest for us. We have also many opportunities in new space. I mean, new space is a new frontier with different models we can foresee. You have to know that sending 1 kilogram into the atmosphere, the cost of sending 1 kilogram has been divided by 1840 years. So, of course, it can create many opportunities. So this is another area of interest for us.
And Michel, I can't help having to ask you also about what we're hearing in terms of trade. I'm wondering whether it matters at all for your investment decisions, the latest announcements from the United States in terms of extending the deadline for further trade deals with other parts of the world.
Well, so far, I would say it's too early to tell. It depends. It varies specifically from one company to another. But to be frank with you, so far, we didn't expect any conclusions. I mean, it's too early to tell.
Right. Well, let's see what's going to happen on that front. In the meantime, we appreciate that you joined us this morning. Michel Villandis, managing partner at Omnes Capital.